Hey, what's up? Welcome to Unboximus Prime, and today I have found the Force Link starter kit with the Force Band from yesterday's video where I showed off all the action figures that were out on the shelf ahead of time that I don't think was supposed to be out on the shelf. So I went back to the same spot where I found the action figures, and I managed to find the Force Link starter set. And let's take a look. Ta-da! So this goes with the action figures that I showed off yesterday. Let's take a look at the box. I really haven't had a chance to even look at it yet, so we're kind of looking at it for the first time. So here it says Force Link starter kit requires three AAA batteries, and of course it's not included. Why not? Ages 4 and up, and we have a picture of a kid with the wristband on his wrist. Picture of BB-8, Finn, Rey, Kylo Ren, and some spaceships in the background. Bring the galaxy to life with lights and sound. And we have a Kylo Ren in there with his helmet on, so it kind of looks similar to the Kylo Ren that I have over here for The Last Jedi. And it shows a picture of Captain Phasma and some stormtroopers, as well as Kylo Ren over there in the background. Take a look at the top. It says Star Wars, and we have a picture of John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, and Oscar Isaac, aka Poe Dameron, Rey, and Finn. So that's cool, and it says includes Force Link and figure with an exclamation point. On the side here, it says wear Force Link to activate lights and sound and more in 30 plus toys. So this is one little bit that I kind of briefly looked at. So as you can see here, this probably is going to be another character that's going to be released later on. That kind of looks like the monster from The Force Awakens. I can't remember its name. It'll come to me at some point. Okay, so it actually came to me. It's called the Rathtar. So that's cool. So I'm assuming that it'll link up to the band here, and it'll make probably all the sounds and stuff that it would make. Maybe the guy would be screaming in the background, so that'd probably be linked up. Same thing with the spaceship. I think this is Kylo Ren's new spaceship. Sort of looks like to me. Again, I've been trying to avoid all spoilers, news, photos, everything and anything. So this is kind of a little bit of a spoiler for me in a way, even though I kind of heard about the new ship. I've kind of seen, like, Rey's new look and Finn's new look and all that stuff. So some of it's just unavoidable, but what can you do? It also says, I'll show you the dark side. That's, I guess, a quote from Kylo Ren over here from The Force Awakens. And we saw that. Let's take a look at the back here. We have different characters over here. These are pretty much all the ones that I showed yesterday, with the exception of Poe, which I still couldn't find. So I guess when everything officially releases tomorrow, I'll be able to find it. I'll grab him, and I'll do a review on it. And there's a picture of Rey right there in the hands with the wristband. And it says, I'm with the Resistance. That was horrible, sorry. Activates every Force Link figure. Motion activated. So I guess if you wiggle your hand around or something, it does weapons and all that stuff. There's instructions in here, so it'll definitely tell us what to do. Activate lights and sound. So there's the spaceship right there. And I guess this is additional figures. So we have the Rathtar, we have a probe droid, and some dude in a ship. I don't know what that is. Not sure. This looks like a set piece from, I'm assuming it's The Force Awakens? Yeah, it looks like The Force Awakens. Doesn't look like the Death Star, but I could see some figures there. There's like cardboard cutout right there of stormtroopers. So that'll be interesting. This is one thing I'm really interested in. I see Boba Fett. Boba Fett is my favorite character in the entire Star Wars universe. More of a favorite than Luke or Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I'm really excited to try and find that with Han Solo. Those two go together. They're pretty much like the Mario brothers, I guess in an evil way. So I really want to find that. That's going to be like number one for this entire set. What else? Up here it says Force Link wearable technology activates motion-controlled phrases, lights, and sounds in over 30 toys. So that's cool. Disney, Hasbro, StarWars.com, StarWars.Hasbro.com. No, I'm not promoting. I'm just reading the box. says it includes the Force Link wearable technology. That's actually quite funny. Wearable technology. So I guess my watch is wearable technology as well. So that's what it's called. Wearable technology. Kylo Ren figure, accessory, and instructions. And we have copyright, blah, blah, blah. UPC on the bottom. And I don't see any choking hazard on this, like the other ones. There's no choking hazard on this. So without further ado, let me get my trusty blade over here and find out where to open this thing. Which is, that's right here. There's a piece of tape there. There's another piece of tape here. I think that's it. Let's open this up. So here we can slide out Kylo Ren. Really cool. He's got his mask on. He doesn't have a cape on, like the figure from yesterday. So he's got his cross-guard lightsaber, which is really cool. Put him aside for a second. Let's go on the other side here. Let's take out the wristband. Ooh. What else is in there? Oh, the instructions. We need that. And this is just the cardboard bit for Kylo. So that's the box. Let's put that aside. And oh, he does come with a cape. That's cool. Let's see if we can get that out. So here. So there's the cape. And here's the main thing itself. Gets my blade here, which there's a pair of scissors on here. There they are. I don't want anyone making fun of me on how I put a blade away. So, but it's very dangerous, kids. Don't do that. Okay. These things don't snap back either. All right. So now, let's take a look at the Force Band. So here's the Force Band. It's quite interesting. Definitely meant, I guess, for a child. I mean, I'm almost 30 years old, so this is quite small for me. I don't know how it goes. We'll look at the instructions in 1 second. So this is kind of like on a spring here, this little hinge. So I guess it's when it's on here or when it's on here, you can do your movements and it activates certain sounds for certain figures. It's cool. Here's a wrist strap. That. Some detailing going on in the mold here. This almost looks like the side of a TIE fighter in a way. Like maybe this was a prototype TIE fighter that they just put in the mold. So it looks quite interesting. We take a look here. Patenting and legal garb and all that junk. It actually says 2016 or 2000? Oh, 2016 Hasbro. U.S. patent pending. So it's cool. Take a look at the top. It's supposed to be like a pad of some sort, but maybe we'll find out in the instructions. I think the batteries go in here because I see a screw. So this is probably where the batteries go. It takes the 3 AAAs, which I have to the side. So, okay, that's cool. Now let's take a look at the instructions right over here. So, let's see. To insert the batteries, that's how you do that. Important battery information, everybody knows that. I'm going to skip that. We don't need to see that. Tap Force Link to turn on. Pick up figure to activate. Phrases, see hand placement. Move figure forward or side to side to activate additional effects. Continue tapping Force Link for more sounds. Interesting. Okay. See, it says tips. Force Link goes to sleep after 5 minutes of non-use. If toy does not react to Force Link, adjust hand placement to match image. When battery power is low, Force Link will issue a phrase indicating it's time to change the batteries. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. If Force Link does not respond to tapping, try tapping multiple times or tapping harder. That's great. If it doesn't work, just kick it. The old-fashioned way. I love it. If product does not respond to forward side-to-side movement, try moving faster. Huh. Thank you. Sure. Only toys with the Force Link logo are compatible with Force Link technology. Okay, so I guess my Boba Fett from 10 years ago won't work on this. It's good to know. We have a picture of Kylo Ren, because he is in the starter kit, as well as the Force Link on the hand. Star Wars, ages 4 and up. So that's cool. Okay, so let me find a screwdriver real quick, and we'll put some batteries in this. And I found it in less than 2 seconds. I'm shocked. I can never find anything. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at Kylo. Let's get him out of the package here. See if I can pop this out without bending it. And it's still bent either way, but that's always expected. So we have Kylo Ren with his mask on. He's pretty much got the same articulation as the other ones from yesterday's video. It's just in the shoulders and the hips and the head. I think it is just the head, or the helmets for the head. There's no head underneath there. It's just the mask is the head. So, this doesn't seem as fine detailed as the other figure over here. It kind of looks the same. I don't know. I think this one's a little more detailed. He kind of seems really skinny in this one as compared to this one. So that's quite interesting. And we have the crossguard lightsaber as before. So actually, you know what? Let's compare the two. So this is the one that comes with the starter kit, and this is the one that comes with the figure itself. We take a look at that. It's quite interesting. So this is the figurine one that came from yesterday's video. And this is the one from the starter kit. I think the starter kit one looks a little more detailed. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I think there's a little extra detail going on in this one here, but that could just be me. So I can bend this back into place a little bit more. Put that aside. We have the cape. The cape looks almost identical. This cape on the figure from yesterday seems to be a little bit wider. This kind of seems like it's more fitting around Kylo, so it would probably be something like this. Yeah, so it seems to be like a little more form-fitting. But let's put Kylo and cape aside, and let's put some batteries in this thing. Okay, so I have my trusty screwdriver here. Let's take the screw out. Okay, let's see here. There we go. So we have 3 AAA batteries that need to go in here. I do have 3 AAA batteries. One is different, and never ever mix your batteries together because they could screw everything up. I had to steal this blue one from a remote because for some reason I just did not have another Duracell. So let's pop these in. Put this back on. Okay, according to the instructions, I got to put it on the top of my hand. So it's got to go up here. Whoa. Did you hear that? It turned on. This is probably not going to fit around my hand. I don't think. I think somebody with smaller arms and hands is going to need to do this. Oh, well, at least it's elastic. I can feel the circulation being cut off in my hand at the moment. So you see it's blinking lights. That means it's turned on. And obviously this is meant for a child's hand, so this is kind of uncomfortable for me at the moment. So I got hairy arms, so it's getting stuck in the band there. It kind of hurts. Let's grab the starter kit Kylo and see what happens. Let's put his lightsaber in his hand. Instruction says to pick up figure to activate phrases. See hand placement. So we are going to pick up Kylo. See what happens. Nothing is happening. Do you have to, like, activate it somehow? Because he's got that on the bottom. Does this do anything? No? Nope. This thing keeps sliding off my wrist. So nothing is actually happening. I'm kind of getting disappointed, but then again, this is meant for a child, not an adult. You know what? Let me stop the camera, guys, and let me try and figure this out and see if I can get it to work. All right, guys. So for the past 20 minutes or so off camera, I've been trying to figure out how to get this thing to work. Obviously, it's meant for children. It's not meant for adults, and it just doesn't seem to work. So I'll probably work on a smaller arm. So I actually did find a way to kind of make it work. So I'm going to demonstrate it right now. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pause the video again. I'm going to swing my microphone here over the table and get it all in view, and I'll try and get the sounds to play for each of the characters. We're going to first start off with the starter kit Kylo Ren. So hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so this might be just a little bit awkward, but here we go. So I have the force band right here. We got to tap it to turn it on. So it makes that sound effect. And we have Kylo Ren here.
I will let nothing stand in our way.
See, if you get it close enough, it kind of works.
Find them.
See if I can get this to go.
You know what I've come for. Where is it? Put every hangar on lockdown. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Find them.
So, kind of works just like that.
Show me again the power of the darkness.
Okay, so it's
You know what I've come for.
yeah, so it's gonna play
Where
the
is
same thing. It's supposed to play the different sound effects. So far, the only one I've come across is just a lightsaber. So maybe if I just go like this, oh, not working. Oh, there we go.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Let's see here. Okay, so we have a lightsaber sound effect. That's cool. Let me put this down for a second. And let's attempt to hear all the sounds from all the characters that we have here. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. I don't know how many of the sounds are actually going to play, but I'm just going to grab that C-3PO over here on the side. This was my test subject that I got to work, so let's see what happens.
I am C-3PO, human-cyborg relations. Without the Republic fleet, we're doomed. The chances of survival are 725 to 1.
Classic lines.
Without the Republic fleet, we're doomed. The chances of survival are 725 to 1.
So it kind of sounds like it's just going to say the same lines. Yeah, so let's see if we can get some sound effects going.
I am C-3PO, human-cyborg relations. Oh my! Oh my!
So it sounds like that's the only one that he makes is the oh my. So that's pretty much all that I can get from C-3PO. So we will, let's just move on to another one then. So I'm going to grab random pile. Alright, we got the Stormtrooper here. So let's see what he does.
Trooper reporting for duty. Sir, we're searching the area. We have targets in custody. Sir, we're searching the area.
Okay. Oh, his gun fell out.
We have targets in custody.
Okay, so let's see if maybe we can get some sound effect.
Sir, we're searching the area.
Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can get some sound effects.
We have targets in custody. Sir, we're searching the area.
Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got some blaster sound effects. That's cool. So now I think I figured out how to get it to work now. That's cool. Alright, let's grab Chewbacca. Let's see what Chewie has to say. That's a little sound effect of a blaster. Alright, so that's a few sounds. Let's see if we can get some sound effect going. So it sounds... Oh, it looks like we got a combo there. So it looks like he just has a bowcaster sound effect. Alright, let's grab Finn. See what Finn has to say.
My name's Finn, and I'm in charge. Do exactly as I say, I can get you out of here. Stay low, it confuses their tracking. Do exactly as I say, I can get you out of here.
Alright, so let's see what sound effects he has.
My name's Finn, and I'm in charge.
Okay, so it sounds like he's got blaster sound effects as well. Alright guys, so let's check out Tech Rose. So this might be some spoilers. If you don't want to listen, I suggest you turn away or fast forward. I'm hearing this for the first time as well, so let's see what happens.
I can fix anything.
Alright.
We have a mission to complete. You can't give up on the Resistance. We have a mission to complete. You can't give up on the Resistance. I can fix anything.
Okay, so those are some of the quotes I guess she says. Let's see what sound effects she has.
I can fix anything. We have a mission to complete. Blast 'em!
Okay, so it sounds like she's got blaster sound effects as well. I'm surprised she doesn't have a sound effect for the little gizmo that she's got on her side there. All right, let's try Kylo Ren from Episode 9. Oh, excuse me, Episode 8.
I feel the power of the Force.
Okay, so spoilers.
I know what I have to do. You will bring Luke Skywalker to me. I know what I have to do. You will bring Luke Skywalker to me. I feel the power of the Force. I know what I have to do.
Okay, so some quotes. Nothing really too spoiling there, other than probably just general stuff from the last movie. You know, find Luke Skywalker, bring him to me. So let's see what sound effects he has. Hmm.
Traitor! We're not done yet.
Alright, so this sounds like there's some more quotes going on there. Alright, let's move on to another one. As we hear another lightsaber sound effect from Kylo. Alright, let's see what General Hux has to say.
We shall destroy the Resistance. Capture the droid if we can, but destroy it if we must.
Alright, so that's his sound effect.
We shall destroy the Resistance.
That was that was pretty deep.
Fire.
So it sounds pretty much just like quotes from The Force Awakens. So let's put him aside. Okay, so let's grab Paige. She is the, if I can see here, Resistance Gunner. So let's see what she has to say. Spoilers again.
Orders received. My sensors are picking up ties. Brace yourself. We have to tackle the First Order head on.
Okay, so pretty much standard quotes, I guess. I don't know what to say.
Orders received.
I didn't even do anything, and she's right next to me. So there is a good, decent link that's going on between this. So let's see what type of sound effect she has. Alright, so some blaster sound effects. That's interesting. I'm curious to know if there's actually any more different sound effects that I'm just not able to pick up because I have to do it this way. So I'm pretty sure when these things first come out, they'll have a demonstration of it. So that'd be interesting. All right, so now let's try Rey. Let's see what Rey has to say. Is there going to be any spoilers, or is it just going to be Force Awakens quotes? Post it in the comments below what you think. Here we go.
I feel the Force.
Oh. So we have lightsaber sound effect. Alright, so, not much quotes.
I'm not giving you anything. You will release me.
Okay, so some quotes there. I wonder if she has a blaster sound effect.
I feel the Force.
See if we can get that going. Well, obviously with this being episode 8 and her Jedi training, it's probably just going to be the lightsaber. But again, that's all I can actually get out of it. So, last but not least, we have Luke Skywalker. So, let's see if it's just quotes from the trailer or quite possibly new lines. So, here we go. Spoilers.
May the Force be with you. Come, I'll show you the true meaning of the Force. Trust your instincts.
Okay, so that sounds like those are the only lines I can get. Let's see what type of sound effects he has. Ooh, sounds like a force push. That's probably it.
Force be with you. Leave this place.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm not getting much from that, but it just sounds like a type of, like a force push. I'm not quite sure, but that's all that I can get out of all of these. I don't know if there's any more quotes. Let me actually just bring this a little bit closer to me so you can hear me a little more clear. So I'm actually not quite sure whether or not there are more quotes on these things. That's all that I can get out of it. Again, it doesn't really fit me. It doesn't work with me. It's meant for a child. I'm an adult. I need to grow up. But so, I mean, this thing is actually kind of cool. I mean, for a child, yeah, this thing, I wish I kind of had something like this when I was younger. This is really awesome. So I like this. I just kind of wish it would have fit on my hand properly, but I guess not. That's what I get. But the fact that I was able to get it again before it came out to the sales floor in any store was really cool. So it's totally worth it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Please subscribe to us and give us a like. Spread us around. If you guys want to see something we have in our collection, let us know. We might be able to do a review on it if we have it. If we don't, we'll go out and purchase it because we have no money. That's how we do it. We had some technical difficulties with some videos we shot recently. We had about 3-4 Transformers videos we were going to do, and the footage was garbage. It didn't come out right, and I had to scrap everything. So I wound up deleting everything, and we're going to wind up reshooting that, and we're going to be going away soon, so we won't have any content unless I can find some stuff besides any more of these that might come out. I'll probably put them on a schedule so you guys can see it while we're away. I'm really excited for the new Star Wars movie. Again, I'm trying to avoid all spoilers and all news about it. Everyone keeps saying, oh, look at Snoke, look at this, look at that. I don't want to. I want to keep this, I want to be surprised. So Apparently tomorrow, Friday, September 1st, 2017, they're going to be premiering all these new toys, as well as supposedly a new trailer, so like the first official trailer. That's something I'm looking forward to, and no matter where I am, even if I'm in the bathroom doing some business, I will be looking out for that trailer. So, as always, I hope to see you guys in the next one.